cellphone nung
Biktima.
akusado? Nakuha niyo?
Number lang, sir.
May pag-asa pa bang ma-recover yun?
Patingin mo sir, sa victim sir o yung kay Medyo de Castro?
Yung kay Major De Castro, recover yan. Pati NBI, kaya nilang ma-recover yan. Kung nandyan lang yung cellphone. May warrant yan, covered by warrant. Ibig mong sabihin, hindi nyo susundin yung court order? Dahil mabiolate yung batas?
No, Mr. Chief.
Globe, huwag kayong magtampo sa amin, ha? We just...
Chairman, as disclosed by NBI, we complied with the warrant to disclose computer data. Ang binigay po namin ay mga lahat ng data nasa sa aming posisyon, lahat na pwedeng ibigay na aming kinokolekta. As far as content of text messages, yes, we sympathize actually with the parents and the victim. Actually, we deeply sympathize with them, but ang katotohanan at gaya ng nasabi ko nung isang hearing, katulad ng isang kasong ganito, ay hindi po kami nag-store ng text messages. Maraming kadahilanan po yan, no? Isa, financial, technical, and legal. Sa financial, napaka mahal po na magkaroon ng storage ng mga text messages na milyon, actually billion, dahil tayo po ang text capital ng mundo. Napakadaming po yan. Pangalawa, sa technical naman, is it will actually slow down the network. And then, there's even doubt if we can procure equipment that will intercept messages from the sender to the receiver. Kasi po, kami, para lang po kaming yung postal agency. We deliver itong mga messages from the sender to the receiver. We do not store, we do not copy those messages in our system. So, ganun lang po ang amin. Pero gaya ng sabi ko, actually there's a way of getting the content either from the cell phone of the sender or from the cell phone of the receiver. Meron pong digital forensics na tinatawag na ma-recover yan. Actually, after that hearing po nung karaan, nalaman ko po nga actually kahit ma-delete or ma-restart, pwede pa pala po ma-recover yung content po ng cellphone na yun. So, ganun po.
So, andyan bang cellphone nung biktima?
Wala, sir, kasi dala po nung catering kami doon the night.
Yung namatay, wala siya.
Nawala na rin po yung signal after that.
Yung cellphone nung
Biktima.
akusado, nakuha niyo?
Number lang, sir.
Number.
Apo.
Yung physical mismo na cellphone.
Wala po.
Kayo, Jack, nakuha niyo?
Negative sir. Cell
Negative.
phone unit, negative sir.
May pag-asa pa bang ma-recover yun?
Patingin mo sir, sa victim sir o yung kay Medyo de Castro?
Yung kay Major De Castro.
It was all the time in his possession sir, yung cellphone number niya. But,
Saka yung ating anti-crime group, may capability niyan na ma-recover yan. Pati NBI, kaya nilang ma-recover yan. Kung nandyan lang yung cellphone.
wala sa possession namin sir yung cellphone ni Alan.
So that would be subject of your further undertakings as investigator.
Yes sir, what we have sir, yung number niya before, yung official number niya being a member of the Batangas PNP. Yun lang sir ang ano namin.
Ito yung ginagamit nila sa correspondence nila between Camilon and De Castro. Yun ang nandoon yung susi.
Yes sir, but based on the reply of the Globe sir, hanggang doon lang sila sa ano, walang content. So this
Ganun
is
lang,
sir.
pangalawang hearing ko na to na gano'n ang explanation ng Globe. Kaya, explanation mo na financial, technical, matanggap ko yon. Pero kung you will go further beyond, sabi mo legal, that I cannot accept. Sabi mo may legal impediment para sa inyo, para i-disclose sa amin yung computer data, because the court is not foolish enough to issue that warrant kung may nababayulit siyang batas. Sabihin nyo, yung Data Privacy Act, mababayulit ninyo. Tinanong na namin yung Data Privacy Commission kung nababayulit ba ang Data Privacy Act. No. Hindi nababayulit ang Data Privacy Act kung i-provide ninyo yung contents. Kung technically capable kayo. But you are not legally impeded to disclose that computer data kahit nga, kasi nga, mayroong warrant eh. Issued by the court, competent court. Huwag, hindi nyo magamit yung rason na legal. Siguro yung financial, mayaman na Globe, hindi pwede matanggap yan. Yung akin lang tatanggapin dyan na rason is technical. Yung technical capability, technological handicap.
May I explain the
Yes.
regarding legal considerations, Mr. Chairman. If we want to store text messages, we are in fact intercepting correspondence between private individuals, private correspondence, which is under Constitution, protected by the Constitution. We will violate the Anti-Wiretapping Act because under Section 1
Ito nga, binigyan kayo ng warrant ng korte na warrant to disclose computer data. May warrant yan, covered by warrant. Ibig mong sabihin, hindi nyo susundin yung court order dahil mabaylit yung batas?
No, Mr. Chair. If we have that data,
Kaya nga, if you have that data,
Yes.
are you willing to give that to...
yes, of course we will. We
Of
will.
course.
Yes, we cannot violate a court order, Mr. Chairman. We cannot.
Yes.
As long as we have that data.
Precisely.
Yes.
Okay. So kung meron man lang, kaya nyo ibigay. Pero ngayon, wala talaga. So wala kayo may ibigay. So, simple as that. Director Andres Castilla ng legal ng NTC DICT. Nandito ba? DICT. Department of Information and
Yes, the attorney Michael.
Attorney Michael Santos. DICT. Yeah, please take your seats. Okay na. Doon na muna kayo sa likod. Attorney, as far as you, ilang taon ka na dyan sa DICT?
Sir, Your Honor, sa National Privacy Commission po, 7 years po.
Saan ka?
National Privacy Commission po.
National Privacy Commission. Ah, hindi ka pala sa National Privacy Commission.
Yes, Your Honor.
So,
Yun yung pinadalan di ICT.
ikaw ang pinadala ng DICT.
Ng Privacy Commission po, in behalf of the ICT.
Sila yung makakasagot ng mga privacy violations. Akin.
Ay, settled naman yung issue about privacy.
Yes, sir.
Di ba? Very clear naman yung last hearing, yung previous hearing pa, na wala kayong objection dyan sa data, walang violation ng Data Privacy Act, yung in-issue na warrant ng korte.
Yes, Mr. Chair, as long as it's covered under the cyber warrant, they should disclose.
Tama. So everybody agrees with that. Ang akin lang sana gusto malaman from the city, i-confirm ninyo yung statement ng Globe na hindi nila kayang maibigay yung content ng mga messages. Yan ang gusto ko malaman. Kasi kayo man ng DICT, alam niyo yung capability ng mga service provider. Alam mo ba? Anong masasabi mo dyan?
Mr. Chair, we will confer po with our technical colleagues. Yung mga IT po, we will confer with them kung may capability po talaga.
Globe, wag kayong magtampo sa amin ha. We just want to, alam mo na, we are investigating here, so we want confirmation from other sources. Ikaw lang naman, isang source ka lang.
Yes, Mr. Chair. I think we should also invite the other telcos, Mr. Chairman,
Okay.
to confirm if they also have that capability.
Yes,
As far as Globe,
to settle the matter once and for all, di ba? Kasi yung palaging issue sa inyo, yung content na hindi nyo kayang ibigay. problema tayo. So, alas 3 na, tinatawag na kami, magsisisyon na daw kami doon. So,
Sa
yung umpad case,
Dr. Alcantara.
Dr. Alcantara, hinahanap ni Senator Jingo Estrada yung autopsy ng umpad case.
Submitted my autopsy report with the National Bureau of Investigation for
So
compiling.
briefly, can you explain that?
So I am good afternoon, sir. I am Dr. Erjan Allen Alcantara. I am a medical legal officer of the National Bureau of Investigation. I'm the one who performed the post autopsy of John Frances Lucero Ompad, and the diagnosis or the cause of death of Mr. Ompad was gunshot wound to the chest, sir. And I was able to recover a slug during our autopsy, and I submitted it under on our ballistics division for further analysis, sir.
Anong caliber?
This is the FILD or the ballistics report of the National Bureau of Investigation. Findings and conclusion. Examination made on the evidence bullet marked NA revealed that it is a deformed caliber 9mm copper jacketed bullet and was fired through the barrel of a caliber 9mm firearm with riflings twisting to the right.
Oh, yeah. Yung issue ni Senator is yung cause of death through gunshot wound talaga ang
Yes, sir.
gano'n ba yun?
Yes, sir.
Technically. Kasi may technical description kayo dyan sa findings ninyo eh. Pero by asphyxia, ano ba yun? Ay mga hindi common sa layman. In layman's term.
In the medical legal aspect, sir, the cause of death would be hypovolemic shock or massive loss of blood due to the gunshot wound to the chest, sir.
Yun ang gusto kong malaman ni Senator Jingo, yung loss of blood.
Yes, sir.